All right, guys, tonight I'm in a whole new location and it's the Gala House in Galashiels in Scotland. It is a beautiful house. It was known as being a castle in its day and it's been around for around about 400 years. Now, use your mathematics on that. In fact, we can use CAG because CAG is right next to me. CAG can use her math. CAG can use her mathematics, can't you, CAG?
Yeah, I can. Let me just work that one out. That's a long time ago.
It is. It is
It is, yeah.
a very long time
This
ago.
time in the morning.
So we're going to find out a little bit. I'm going to say the host is very apologetic because she usually does the jail and she does Mary Queen of Scots house, and of course she's our host here tonight, but she hasn't done a lot, so she's going to tell us what she knows. So we just say, well, be patient. But it is a beautiful house, it really is, and very honoured to come and investigate it. So let's hand over to a bit of history and then we'll see you after for the investigation.
Hello, my name is Pauline and I work at the Old Gala House in Galashiels. The building was originally built in 1457 and it was originally a castle, and it was given to the Pringle family. It was once home to the Lairds of Galashiels, and there's history stretching back 400 years. In 1583, the building was added to and replaced by the rest of the buildings that we're standing in now. The original part was at the back, which was the tower. The last building that got put on was around 1611, and they then, after that was introduced, they moved to Smallholm Tower, which is out towards Jedburgh. I'll show you around.
All right, beautiful. So this is just...
It's basically telling you the life of Galashiels.
Right.
Yeah, and what they used to do and how the lords owned the towns and what they did within the towns.
So this whole building would have been a house?
It would have been an old castle where one of the lords of the town stayed, which was seen by a laird or a lord. They would have been someone very popular and very high up in the community, and they would have lived here.
All right.
That's why the grounds are so extensive. Yeah. Okay. It was classed as a castle, to be honest. The Castle of Galashiels.
Now I can feel it's the coldest room in the house.
Yeah, it's definitely the coldest room in the house.
So you don't like this room, do you?
No, it's just got that horrible, horrible feeling. The coldness and the emptiness. It feels different from the rest of the house.
Right. I wonder if it's useful. So while we're in here, ghost stories.
Oh, there's been lots of activity in here, especially this corner that I'm not going to go into. I think there's strange happenings and feelings of people being there.
Right.
You could just feel it. Yeah, well, he said that there had been previous investigation groups and they picked up a lot of activity to this corner. He didn't say who personally, but there's something about this corner.
Okay. Sit in that chair later. Cool.
So this was a home to the Scots until the year 1872, and it was visited frequently by Sir Walter Scott.
Okay.
If you look at the roof, it's original beams.
So it's always been painted?
Yeah.
Wow. 1635.
So this would have been the main bedroom in 1611 of the original tower.
Oh, okay.
So this is the coat of arms. So this had Sir Mr. Pringle and his wife's initials carved on, and it shows the coat of arms. This is as a mark of respect.
Was this
So this is the lintel. So this would have been originally on the building.
right?
Fireplace, lintel.
It's from the fireplace.
Yeah. So it had their initials inscribed,
Right.
and also the coat of arms.
Which fireplace?
I think this is the one that's 2.9 metres wide
So
and
is
0.5 high.
Yeah, look.
So it would have been on the old house. I would.
It looks like that lintel on that picture there.
Yeah,
It's got
yeah.
writing.
This commemorated the completion of the building.
Alright.
So once they'd completed the building,
They
they
put this on.
the coat of arms and their
Yeah.
initials to represent that they were the ones that built it.
Okay. Cool.
Oh, look at the rain. What was that noise? What was that noise?
That was a sneeze. That was a sneeze. That's a click.
Yeah, the one before that though.
That sounded like a man sneezing.
It didn't.
Okay.
Ah, this is the room.
Alright.
I definitely heard something.
That was a male sneeze
It was.
that we heard. And that came from
And
the room.
that takes you back into the clapper.
Alright. That was from the room that I was
The
setting
room
up.
that you were setting up in.
Yeah, Scott room. That's
Wonderful.
where it sounded it came from. Isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I agree.
We've just come down that hallway. It was definitely in here. Well, thank you for showing us around.
You're welcome.
I'm going to go and get some work done.
And I hope you enjoy.
And I'm going to see if we can track down who that man was who just sneezed.
Yeah,
It was
very
like
strange.
It was like a sneezy
was
cough,
like-
wasn't it? It was like a...
Yeah. Like, trying to get her attention, do you think?
Fortunately, I was recording at the time, so unlike when the door shut on us early.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was in here. All right, so here we are. Now, the room I'm in and about to investigate is the painted room. Now, I believe that Pauline said it was the main bedroom once upon a time. And we've shown you the ceiling. The ceiling is amazing with the paintings up there. So this is where we're going to start our investigation, Kag.
It is, but before we start, can I just ask you one question?
Oh, can I stop you? Aren't you supposed to be
Well,
asking?
not really, no.
Aren't you supposed to be asking the ghosts the questions, not me?
Well, I am, but this is a really important one, and considering this is going to go out on YouTube,
Well, it
why
is.
do you look totally wrecked? Why do you look as though you've been dragged through a hedge backwards?
Because today, Kag, I was looking for goblins.
Right.
I was looking for goblins.
Oh, for goodness sake.
I've actually been lost in the goblin wood. With fallen trees and
Honestly.
branches and broken branches and having to crash my way through undergrowth and yeah. Lost my sister. I don't know where she is. I am lost in the goblin woods.
Can you hear that? I'm in the fucking here. It seriously sounds like somebody banging. I have just walked through all these woods. There is nobody. Oh, fuck. There is nobody here. I have no idea where I am. I'm totally lost. Guys. Oh, God.
But there's an underground, you'll be impressed, there's an underground subterranean vault under the castle where the goblins live.
Do you mean a cellar?
And you know what? I forgot to take a torch with me. I knew there's a very dark underground subterranean vault down there, and yet I forgot to take a torch. Which was a bit silly of me and a bit scary. We got through it.
What can I say?
I got through it. I did
What
it.
can I say?
I was absolutely shit scared, but I did it. Anyway, this isn't about looking for goblins, all right? A lot happened in that video, okay? A lot happened. Video coming to you soon. All right, what we're going to do, Kag? We are going to do some investigating. So we have had a couple of things, Kag, by the way. While I was going around, the door in the room behind me shut on its own while we're doing a casual walk around. I didn't get it on video.
Right.
And I heard a man sneezing. It's like a sneezy cough.
Okay.
But there isn't any men here.
Maybe it's a sign.
It's a sign that we're going to get things happening. I can only hope. Something has to wake me up. 3 investigations in a row, guys, and looking for goblins, all right? I'm wrecked. That's why my hair looks wrecked. Everything looks wrecked.
I was going to feel very sorry for you, but no.
You're just jealous. All right, so if there is anybody here, sorry about our bantering. I hope you don't mind. But we've just come for a little visit. We're hoping that somebody will talk to us. I say us, it looks like there's only one of us here. But there isn't. There's 2. That voice you hear, that's my friend. She's not in this country, she's in another country. She's in Australia at the moment.
Probably seems like witchcraft.
Probably does.
Mm.
It's not though. So my name's Alison.
That's what witches say. I'm not a witch. It's not witchcraft.
I'm not a witch.
No.
Now, all these lights, they're very pretty. They're not going to hurt anybody, but you might be able to set them off if you go close to them. And that lets me know that you're there.
So if there's anybody with us, we'd love you to join us, so don't be frightened. If you worked here at any point, if you could just let us know, but you can make a really loud sound or go towards one of the lights. Did you live here? Did you live in this beautiful home? You must have been so proud of it.
The family were the Pringle family.
The Pringle? So isn't that a lot to do with fabric?
I don't know.
I was going to say.
I was thinking.
You were thinking crisp, weren't you?
Potato chips, but.
I'm sure Pringle is material or wool or this. I think.
Oh, okay. Actually, I'm going to move this big plate because it's in the way and it's pointless. Oh, Jesus Christ, it's heavy. That was a bit of a mistake. Wow. Oh, I don't know what to...
Elephant. The Pringle family, originating from the Scottish borders and claiming one of the oldest names in the region, is associated with the woolen industry.
Okay.
Yay!
My goodness, well, you're clever.
Oh, gosh, I know. Sorry, one of us has today.
Shall we sing?
Okay, let's see.
Oh, the light just went off when I said that.
Which one was that? Because
The strip light.
lost concentration.
You can't.
Did it?
You can't see it because it's under where you can see. All right.
Hey,
I always sound really weird when I go. Why do I always sound weird? Why do it always?
You ready?
All right. Okay. 1, 2, 3. You start and I'll keep up with you. Don't worry about what I'm doing.
Okay.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound. Can you get any higher?
That saved. Hey, why do we play?
But you're very low.
Okay.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. You sound very croaky and very. Do you need another
8
coffee?
o'clock in the... I've only had one coffee and it's 8 o'clock in
I've
the morning.
only had 3 all day.
Well, that's not my fault, is it, love?
No wonder.
You should
No
have
wonder.
gone looking for goblins.
No wonder I'm wrecked. Did you like singing? Did you like music? Maybe you just don't know how to use all this stuff.
No, they're probably looking at it going, what on earth is that?
Ooh,
I blame the debunkers.
there was a knock next to me.
I heard a knock, I thought it was you.
No, that was to the side of me.
Oh.
Now, I don't know the natural sounds of this building. It's been quite a silent building though. Anyway, let's continue.
Okay.
I'm going to do a EVP keg.
Are you?
And I'm going to put this little box arm's length in front of me so that I can't affect,
Excellent.
so I can't affect it.
Oh, wow.
Why
What
am
a
I-
good idea.
Why am I talking like this?
I don't know.
I don't-
What are you doing?
I don't know. I think I must be tired. I apologise for this video wholeheartedly. There may not be much action, but a lot of very silly talk. Do you know
Exactly.
when you feel drunk? As in when you're walking,
It's just that tired.
you're so tired you actually feel drunk. That's how that's how I am today. All right, so if there is anybody here, there is a little box next to me. We're going to be serious now for a little bit. And it's got a little orange light on it. And if you can speak into that, we can listen back and see if you've said anything.
Can you tell me, is it your family that's associated with the wool industry? Did you help start up the name Pringle on the wool industry? Because it's a massive, massive thing.
Is that how you got all your wealth through that?
What was it like back in your
Ooh.
time?
Light just flashed.
I think I saw that. I saw something go off one of my eye. What was it like in your time? What was it? Can you give us any idea? Was it a good time to be around? Was it harsh?
Was there any trouble around here with the English? I apologise for having English accents. We're from Australia though.
It's not going to help because they won't know what Australia was. Will they? Depending on, I suppose it depends on when they were around, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we weren't sent across to Australia as convicts, by the way.
No, we were free people. That's free, not three. Because mind you, Kagami eats enough for three. I've eaten enough for 5. I can't do my jacket up anymore. Squirrel.
Oh dear. Sorry.
All right, let's listen back. All right, so if there is anybody here, there is a little box next to me. We're going to be serious now for a little bit. And it's got a little orange light on it. And if you can speak into that, we can listen back and see if you've said anything.
Yeah, we weren't sent across to Australia as convicts, by the way.
No, we were free people. That's free, not 3. Because mind you, Kagami eats enough for 3. I've eaten enough for 5. I can't get my jacket up anymore. Squirrel.
Oh dear.
No. I found another useful thing for the rig. The new
What's
one.
that?
You know, the new one that you've got as well.
Yeah.
Is if it's sitting on a table, you can actually
Yeah.
so it's sitting on the table pointed down at the equipment. You can actually drop your head down, and you can and you can. Hang on, I've just heard something. And you can place your forehead on it, and you can fall asleep. That's all right.
That's good.
That's Paulie. I think she's just come back from getting some tea. She's gone to the office.
Right.
So yeah, it's really comfortable because that squidgy foam actually makes your forehead really comfortable.
That's good.
I bet they don't put that in the advertising, do they?
No, they don't. Address for nodding. No.
They'd sell a lot more.
No, they should do.
It does feel very quiet in here, guys.
Yeah.
We haven't had one picture on Sia. Not one.
Nothing at all.
Nah. Or maybe we could do the card with box. Let's try that first.
Okay.
Alright, so I put another box on that says words. Well, you might be able to talk through. So maybe you can try and talk through that instead of the one I had on. So I'm going to show you the card again. Alright, hopefully you can... Does that make more war?
I didn't hear that.
What did you hear?
I heard something, but I couldn't, to me it didn't make, I didn't hear enough to make sense.
Okay. I'll bring it closer to you. Can you hear it now? Whoa. That's a goblin. I bet I've heard one. Can you hear it?
Can hear bits of it.
Alright. I'll tell you what it says. My interpretation then.
Okay.
Okay. So I put the card out. You can tell me what that card says, or what that, well, the card doesn't say anything because it can't speak, but if you can tell me what is on the card. What number? Can you tell me a number, please? Did that just say my name?
The action is. I didn't hear.
I'm sure it did. I'll have to listen back to that. Alright, so are any of the Pringles in this room with us? I heard today that there was a game that was played, because I thought I heard the word game.
Right.
And they only played it 2 weeks ago in Jedburgh, and it's a game where you have 30 men on one side, 30 men on the other side, and then they have this leather ball that
Talk a little about.
that they've got to kick through the street. And what it represents is an Englishman's head, and it's been cut off. And they do it even today. They play the game even today, but the ball represents an English person's head.
That's hilarious. I'm sure the English did something very similar for the Scots, so that's all good.
I'm sure they do. Can you say it
Do you want
nice?
us to leave?
Say it nice and clear, though. Nothing, is there?
No. Very quiet.
Turn it off then. It is. How long have we got before you have to go?
It's 8:30.
Okay, so you've got time for another room.
Yeah.
I reckon we do the Esters in the other room so we don't. What do you reckon?
Yeah, definitely.
Double up?
Yeah.
Alright, well, I suppose we'll pack all this up and move it and. Yeah. Or I could just rest my forehead
Yeah, pack it up. Put your stuff away.
and go to sleep for an hour.
Remove your forehead. Remove your forehead from.
Well, I'm in the corner which is supposed to be the creepy corner.
Okay.
Very echoey though. Maybe I'll take you with me.
Okay.
Well, everything is breaking down here
What was that?
in this room. My fully charged torch suddenly cut out and drained when I know it was charged this weekend.
Yeah.
My microphone has just gone dead when I know it was fully charged.
Ooh.
Lights are looking like they're charged, but they're not giving enough light. So they've obviously gone down in power.
That would be the goblins. Are you upset this morning?
It's the goblins, I'll tell you.
Yeah, I know. Bloody goblins.
I've been
Never trust a goblin.
I've been cursed.
Yeah. You've heard that saying, never trust a goblin.
That's
Well, good.
That's me in the corner.
That's me in the spotlight.
Losing my religion.
It's very quiet.
Yeah. Whew. Maybe I just didn't want to talk to you.
Scottish, but that didn't do too much either. So they probably thought, oh, English person, they've got to be lying.
It's no good unless we're having our heads kicked across the street.
Kicked around the town.
That's the only good place.
That's what we should have done.
Yes! Oh my God.
Well,
The Flux just said yes to that.
oh my God, how cool is that? You know what we
How
need to do if we ever got there
cool
again?
is that? But how weird is that we were saying I said it's the only good thing for an English head.
Yeah.
And it just went, yes. The first piece of equipment tonight.
Yeah.
How cool. So it would seem maybe somebody is listening. They're just not choosing to talk to us. But I was about to say, this goes back to what I said at Bannockburn, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've found the last 3 nights really quiet.
Yeah.
But could that be because I'm English? And I know, I mean, we're talking about history, which we can't get away from, but whoever...
No, and there's never been a good history between England and Scotland.
No, but at the end of the day, so we'll be talking to somebody from the time period, from when there was lots of braids. And there's any children here? I've got some chocolate or some lollies, sweets.
Sweets.
On the chocolate there's a little ball next to it. So if there's any children there, maybe you can make that ball flash. And I'll know you want that chocolate. You do that for me?
So, if there is anybody there, if any gentleman, I know she's not bought a gift for you, and I do apologise, that's really rude. But chocolate is really good. Chocolate is for anybody, any age. So if you want to help yourself to some chocolate, it is really, really nice.
All right, I might do a quick Estes.
Okay.
Which means I'm going to have to put you down, so I might put you back where I had you before. You see the equipment?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, cool. This one can't though. Oh! Now I am nowhere near it.
No, you're not.
I am right across the other side of the room now.
Yeah.
Is that you? Maybe you can do it again. Maybe it's you coming in now or leaving. Thank you. All right. All right. I'm going to. I'm just going to put me in the corner. If I do that, I'll put the lights around me. Oh. Do you like that one?
Do you recognise that shape? You do. Can you light the lantern up again, please?
Isn't it weird? It like does it once or twice and then... Now,
That's a long way from me, isn't it?
it's a long way from me, but do you know what I've noticed?
What?
Whenever I turn the camera around, let me just turn you around again.
Oh. It's a bit weird, isn't it?
So could it be that when a camera, the phone is at a certain angle, it sets it off? I'm debunking now. So if I go straight on like this, there's nothing.
No.
All right, turn it around. Ah. Maybe not. Okay, well let me do exactly what I did before. So I haven't even turned it then. I didn't even get a chance to turn it. All right, now I'm going to turn it. No. No. So it could just be coincidence then. No, I'm moving the camera now. And it's not doing it. So my little debunk there hasn't worked, Cag.
No, it hasn't.
Doing it again, but
I thought it was yeah.
But it's not because of the way I'm angling the phone. I've never had it go off that far away from the phone before. Oh, EDI's going off now.
Is it?
Yep, blue. We've got a lot of equipment. Oh!
Oh, cool.
All right, so the EDI is flashing. There's a lot of equipment. Wow. I think I'm getting it. Yeah. So there's a lot of equipment going off. That's funny that the EDI went off the same time as the lantern.
All right, now, that's my friend there. Her name
Who is it?
Alison. Can you go up to Alison and stroke her hair for me, please? She loves the hair being touched. Go and give it a nice stroke.
Peace.
Does it bother you that Alison and I are English? Can we have a yes or a no, please? Does it bother you that we're English?
No.
Oh, that's cool. Would you prefer us to be Scots, though? Would you prefer us to be Scottish? Okay. Did you live in the house? Were you part of the family that were now famous for the woolen products? The big name now, Pringle. That was you, well done. I haven't got any of your products, the reason being is so expensive. but they're so well made. Is there anything you want to tell us? Any messages? Any words of wisdom? Don't know what that was.
Ask her.
Didn't hear that. You like the sound of bagpipes? I don't. I hate it, bagpipes. But does anybody like the sound of bagpipes there?
Eric.
Eric?
Find
Anyway.
two.
You like the sound of them? I'll tell you something. Normally you can't hear it through there. Were you around when there was lots of battles with the English and the Scottish? If you were, can you say yes, please?
Nah, there's just nothing.
No, it's very quiet, isn't it? Although, I did say at the beginning, are you bothered that we are English? And you said no.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, that's handy.
They're not going to talk to us, but they're not bothered, obviously.
They just, in other words, they just don't want to talk to us because they don't want to talk to us.
Yeah, exactly.
Basically what it means. I might go down and do the last room downstairs
Okay.
and call it a night. Unless you can think
Okay.
unless you can think of something we can do in here that's interesting. The equipment's been interesting. There's been a lot of equipment go off in here.
Yeah, I think that's been pretty cool. Not really. I did talk about battles and stuff.
Yeah. And it had no response.
No, nothing at all. I do think, I think a lot of it is the fact we're English in Scotland.
Yeah.
Of course, back in those days, we'd be like,
Yeah.
and you can't blame them.
No. And we're not getting at the Scots or anything. It's
No,
just
no,
it's a
'cause
fact.
back in the day, we were.
It's a fact of history
We,
that these people here would have been constantly battling with the English,
Yes.
because the English would be constantly trying to take over. So
Exactly.
it's not that we're being derogatory to Scottish or anything. So
no, it's just it is a fact of life back then. So.
yeah. And if they're still with their beliefs and their thinking from what they were in the 1500s, 1600s, then
Yeah.
two women as well.
Yeah, no.
So you got two women and two English women.
What we need, if we ever go to Scotland again, is a Scottish man.
We do. Can we have
We
one?
need a
Can
Scottish
we
man
have
with
one
us.
like? Can we have one like? What is that Scot on YouTube? The kilted. What's he called?
Oh, what's his name?
Yeah, I've got it. I've got the book.
Oh yes, yeah.
The kilted somebody or other. If we can
Yeah.
if we can find a Scottish man like that, Cag. Please,
If he wants to join us, that's fine.
please.
Oh dear.
So, all right. Well, thank you for doing the lights. Sorry that you weren't wanting to talk to us tonight. I don't blame you. Oh dear. All right. Well, I was going to say goodbye to Cag because Cag has to go.
Yes, I have to go. I need to have a shower before my meeting.
I'm going to keep cracking on with one more room See if it's... And it's the room where I heard a man... Well, in fact, I hopefully caught it on video because I was doing the interview at the time. So, where I thought what I heard at the time was a cough or a sneeze until I listened back to it. But I'm going to go down there. And then we just call out and just see if we've got anything in the room. All right, if there is anybody in this room with us tonight, if you can possibly let us know, either light a light up on the floor, you come close to it, you might be able to light it up, make a sound, or you could touch one of us. We don't mind. Well, I don't.
Don't ask them to touch me.
At the moment, Pauline's looking like a deer in the headlights.
They touch me, I'm out that door.
Gently, of course. You don't have to touch us any other way, but gently. But that was the thing, was it?
Is that one even on?
You want to try it and see if it is? Is it warm?
Yeah, it's warm.
It's warm, so it is.
Yeah.
All right, so we've got some little gifts for you. If there's any children here, I've got a little toy on the floor there. That's called a koala. You might not have seen one in your day. I sound English, but I'm actually from Australia. A lot of the Scots went over to Australia.
Even from the jail. In jail, bro. I'm not English, I'm Scottish.
Oh. Well, there you go. Thank you. I gather you approve of... I gather you approve of Pauline then.
Is it me you want to talk to? Hello?
A lot of Scottish people actually went and founded South Australia, where I'm from. In fact, we even have a lot of Australian names for towns that are Scottish. That's the heating. We have Strathalbyn. We actually have a big house in Strathalbyn. And we take people and we do what we do here, there. The house is called Glen Bar. Well, thank you for setting that light out. God, I'm so tired. I can't get my words out.
I don't think they like to talk about English, maybe better talking about the Scottish.
Yeah. Of course. That actually looks like my horse that I put down last year.
There's a lot about the Callan in here, and that's all to do with horse race.
With what, sorry?
The Callan is all to do with horse race. They all ride horse race.
Oh, okay.
They do hundreds of them. Do ride outs, it's called, for
Right.
miles.
Okay.
So all these Callan people have their horses. They have the first guy, and the lady, and the second guy,
Yeah.
and the henchman. And they've all got horse racing.
Okay.
They go ride outs for miles.
So horses are a big thing.
Does anyone want to talk to me? I work here. And a few other places in the borders. Can you make yourself known? Could you dim a light?
What's this little box going in front of me?
Oh, he's rather handsome now.
Oh,
But with starey eyes.
So we're going to ask some questions, and if you can put your voice on
he looks
there.
ginger. He looks
He looks
Scottish.
very Scottish,
He's
doesn't he?
Scottish, yeah, definitely.
Tell me that does not look like a Scotsman. Very handsome.
Yeah.
All right, what we might do is a quick Estes in here. Oh, hello. Light.
Hello.
One of the lights went off. For somebody in here, can you answer some questions for me? Pauline is sitting over there with some headphones on. We call them headphones. And she's listening to see if you say anything. So if you can answer our questions that way. Did you used to live in this house? If so, can you tell us your name, please?
There's a man trying to come through and say something, but I can't make out what it is.
Okay.
Some
Can you try really hard?
Go. Go away.
Okay. You don't want me here. That's all right, I'm going soon.
Don't drive.
Why shouldn't I drive? What's going to happen if I drive? Picture is...
Run.
blood.
He's telling us to run.
I don't run anywhere. Too big, too old to run. Why do you want us to run? Did you need to run when you were here? So is that it? Apart from leave, don't drive, run? Is there anything else you want to talk? What about Mr. Prinkle? Or Mrs. Prinkle? Maybe you're here. It looked like successfully the woolen mills have continued. Your house is very beautiful, by the way. Especially the painted ceiling. It's just the heating.
I'm sure someone said, who is it?
My name's Alison.
It's a man's voice all the time.
Okay. My name's Alison.
Run.
Can you just chat to us? I'd love to know your story. I've been feeling that somebody's in here, in this building. It'd be nice for them to know who it was. Can you give us your name? Can you speak to Pauline and give her...
Nathan?
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Nathan. That's well timed. How old are you, Nathan? Oh, I'll look at the picture. Go back to this. Interesting, it said don't drive. We've got cars. What's happening with the cars? That's not worrying, is it? So you said don't drive. Is something going to happen if I do drive? Should I not be driving? Who's the lady? Are you Mrs. Pringle? Is Nathan still here?
There's a man laughing.
Oh,
Going,
okay.
ha ha ha.
Just Nathan?
Oh.
Is there anything you want to tell us? I'm going to go in a minute.
Oh, that was like it's sore.
Like a what?
I'm sure it called me a C-U-N-T.
Who is it who's swearing? Who's saying bad words? I know you won't get that on the radio. Do you mean Pauline's? C-U-N-T?
It's the laughing again. A man laughing. Like wickedly.
Alright, well we're going to wind it up. You want to say goodbye?
That's enough.
Oh, that's enough. Yeah, alright, no worries. We can stop. Goodbye would be nice though, not that's enough. We know you're fed up with us.
I just said very. A man's voice went very. Yes. That's weird.
Yeah, it seems to mainly just be that it's had enough. I've had enough.
I heard it say, go away,
Go.
don't drive.
Yeah, well that's the worry, because on the pictures after said don't drive, I had 2 cars come up, like it had an accident.
Oh, really?
It was like,
Didn't say that.
on that one, so.
Yeah.
All right, guys, that's it for us tonight, or for me. Cag left a while back. So I just want to thank everybody from the Borders Live, because at the end of the day, they've allowed me to do 3 different venues. They've been fairly quiet. We've discussed that with Cag, and even Pauline thinks maybe now I've brought it up. Who knows? English wouldn't have been popular back then, but maybe they're just shy, or maybe it's just a quiet night. All right, this is the last one from the UK on my own, because in 2 days' time I head off back to England. That's Pauline. She's just turning lights off and packing up because she doesn't like to stay here on her own. So while I'm packing up, she's going to turn all the lights off so we can go together. Enjoy your night, your week. Don't forget to like and comment down below and share. So it helps us a lot. Costs nothing, but helps us a lot. Catch you later. Bye. Of course, it's when we don't have
Anything on?
camera running.
Uh-huh.
So what do we just hear? I'll just interview you.
We heard someone maybe open and close the door and walk through the top level. But Keith will be sleeping. And I've just put all the lights out around the whole place. But we waited till we were back in there.
And now we're out here, there's nothing.
Yeah, it was like on the first level.
Yeah.
We were up that way towards my office. It's definitely above us.
Like a squeaky door and then movement.
Yeah. Is it this one? No?
Is it that one?
No. That's that one.
because it doesn't do it now. Very annoying. It's always when the camera's off. So you only have our word for it. But I am going to leave this running while I'm packing up. So